And now that I'm grown, I realize that men and women, they can't be friends. I'm starting to realize that. Like, no man is friends with you unless they're attracted to you in some kind of way. Um, or they would tap that in any given moment. It's just like, and I realized that because a lot of girl and male friendships do not have boundaries. So when they don't have boundaries, it's kind of the same thing, like, as when you hang out with your homegirls, except obviously with the opposite sex. That's going to confuse you and make you have feelings, or make one of y'all have feelings, or at least make y'all hunch one time. And that's why that girl boy best friend shit, it's cap, it's facade. Because coming to your life, what you mean I'm coming to your life and it's a bitch before me, or it's a bitch hang up and answer the phone because she going through something with her nigga? Bitch, her nigga. Talking about that boy best friend, that female friend shit. No man is gonna be attracted friends with you unless they're attracted to you. And if they not attracted to you and you they friend, you probably a dyke. You probably fucking lesbian.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? She just gave an interesting take. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. First of all, I definitely want to see what y'all think in the comments. What do y'all think about what she just said? She's basically saying men and women can't be friends. Bro, I think I agree and disagree. Both. I'm gonna be honest. I think both, and I think she made a lot of valid points. I do think most men. I'm not gonna say a man won't be friends with a woman that he's not attracted to, or finds attractive, because I think you could find somebody attractive but not like want them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got very attractive girlfriends, bro. Very attractive. They very attractive, fool. Like, they just are. But I don't know, bro. Okay, let's put it this way. I think men and women can be friends, but I do think there's a lot of muddy water at the same time. I do think there's a lot of muddy water when you mix into when you mix in the opposite genders. I do think there's a lot of muddy water. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I have made the mistake. I'm not gonna even say made the mistake. I had a friend, fool, and I don't want to get too deep into it because anybody that like, I guess like, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. I had a friend, and we were friends for years, fool. We were friends for years, and it ended up going that way. It ended up going that way. You know what I'm saying? And it went that way a few times, and we're no longer friends anymore. But we was still, in a way, act like we was friends during that whole time, and we're not friends anymore because feelings got involved. Not really my feelings, but kind of her feelings. They got involved, and it was never the same ever again. I'm not gonna say men and women can't be friends, because I think that men and women can be friends as long as there are boundaries. Because there's a couple friends that I have that are attractive, right? But there are boundaries set to where I wouldn't even try them. Like, I wouldn't even try her. I wouldn't try her. I wouldn't try these particular women. You know what I'm saying? And then I got other girlfriends that's, we friends, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't off the table. Like, it ain't completely off the table. So I think there's a lot of what she's saying is, I don't know, I kind of agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think if you got self control as a man, which I preach to y'all should, you can be attracted to a woman or attracted to women and be around them and not like real life try them. You know what I'm saying? So I think as you get older though, yeah, that best friend BS, nah, I ain't with all of that. I don't have no girl best friend. Cause read between the lines. I don't have a girl best friend. And whenever I get a woman, if she got a boy best friend and she ain't willing to kind of like chill out with all of that, I'm cool on her. Because it is, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I think women are good at just being friends more than men are. That's just what it is. I gotta hold us accountable. Because we men, and because we are how we are, when we attracted to you, we will be, bro, a lot of dudes will be your friend for a minute and still look at you like, bro, I will tear you up. I will tear her up. 100%. That's just real. But they may never try her. It's just what it is, but they feel that way and they get that, you know what I'm saying? And not saying some women don't, but I think women are more likely to do it than men. And the thing is, you got a lot of dudes that they can't have girlfriends because all of the friends that they get around, they try to go that way with them. and then they make it awkward. They mess it up forever, and then no. So I don't even think a lot of times it's the women. Now women still, they're friends on the dude and still kind of like him a little bit and want to have him around or whatever the case is. I'm not saying that, but I think more often than not, it's us, bro. We hunters, bro. We hunters. We like what we like. We like what we see. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think a friend associate and a friend is the same thing though. Because I got friend like kind of associates like girls that we'll go out, we'll do what we do, but it's still like a little bit of, you know, you my friend, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even doing nothing, but we, you know, we may flirt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not 100% off the table is what I'm saying. So, I mean, I have friends that I really wouldn't try. So I'm not going to say that it's impossible, but I think it's hard. I think it is hard, especially as you get older. It is hard to kind of see them as just a friend, especially, you know, as you start to grow up, you know, women start to get in their grown women bodies. You may not have even been that attracted to her when y'all was younger. You may not have even really been that attracted to her when y'all was younger, but as she get older, she get her grown woman body. She started to fill out a little bit. She started to get cuter. And now you looking at her like, man, we was friends. We've been friends, but now you try to look good. And now it's, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. I think Shawty made some valid points, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I'm not going to say a dude won't be your friend, won't be a woman's friend if he's just not attracted. But I think oftentimes we talk to people that we're attracted to. Unless you just naturally meet somebody, like y'all work together or y'all, you know, and then you find out that person is cool. You may be cool with being cool with them. But like when you approaching women and stuff like that, you approaching them because you like how they look. And I don't think there's anything wrong with knowing that your friend is attractive. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I know for me in a relationship, I'm not going to say that my woman can't have like, you know, I'm not going to say she just can't be around other dudes because I just think that's unrealistic. And I think that's insecure. If your girl she going to cheat. But as far as that best friend stuff, my girl's not going nowhere with some dude like going out with each other and by them sitting out. We ain't doing all of that. Because it's not even if I'm not worried about her, even if I trust my woman 100%. A dude, fool, women do be thinking they got friends and they friends will punish if they had a chance. They would punish if they had a chance. That's just real, bro. It's just real. We've all been in that situation. You got dudes that be, bro, they had their teeth out. They'll realize, show their teeth. They show their teeth, bro. They show their teeth. Let a girl that they attracted to that's their friend not have a dude no more, bro. They show their teeth. They on it, fool. They hunting. They like, man, I've been sitting right here for a year. I've been sitting right here for however long. So I get it, bro. I just think that we as men, it's harder for us. I think women can do it better than we can. And not saying that women can always do it. Because sometimes they ready to throw it. I've had that happen. They just ready to throw it. They you know what I'm saying? They start to look at you a little bit more. Y'all start to get older. And now they start to throw it. But I think that women are able to do it way more than us because we the hunters. We the hunters, fool. And so it ain't. I'm not saying my woman can't have now I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing. I'm gonna set an expectation. If she don't make that expectation, then she ain't my girl. But I'm not with all that best friend stuff when it comes to my woman because it's not. Again, it's not. It may not even be her that I'm worried about. I'm worried. I'm not even worried, but I'm looking at him. Because I'm a dude and I know what it is, fool. You can have a girlfriend for however long. She throw it one time, you probably gonna catch it. She throw it one time, you gonna be right there trying to catch it. I'm trying to tell you just what it is. I do think it's hard though, bro. I do think in some rare cases, and not crazy rare, but I do think in some rare cases you can't just be friends. You know, I have friends that I've had friends like girlfriends for years, never touched them, never done anything like that. And then I got friends that I did know for years and it ended up going that way. And I have friends that you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. I just think it just depends on, you know, the two individuals. But I do think it's rare for it to just be all the way platonic all the time. Because you be surprised how many it be men and women, they be friends, but they done stuff before. But then now they friends. To me, my woman can't tell me if she got a friend, but he didn't hit before. Come on, bro. I ain't going for that. So I think, you know, she may not be communicating it that well, but I think she got a point. I think she has a point, fool. I think as men, majority of the time, we like what we see, fool, and sometimes we don't see past that. And sometimes, you know, We may try it. You know what I'm saying? We may be looking at it. Or you got some dudes that will sit and wait for 2, 3, 4 years. In the moment, and he get a moment of weakness, he see blood, he show his teeth. He show his teeth, and y'all were friends for all this time. Y'all were, you know, y'all probably know each other's folks. Y'all probably know each other's parents, and y'all friends and all that other stuff. Bro, that's really why women should marry they. I didn't even hear this first. I'm not coming up with this. This is something I've heard before, but I definitely agree with it. Women probably should marry their best friend, because that's the person that really rock with you. That's the person that really rock with you heavy. It's that best friend, fool. It's that best friend, and it be that best friend. Because I'm gonna keep it 100. I was that best friend, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I was that best friend at one point. We was quote unquote best friends, and I showed my teeth. And I didn't even show my teeth first. That's the whole kill. You know how when a woman, bro, bro, you know how, do y'all know how when a cat is trying to throw hints at a male cat, like a girl cat trying to throw hints at a male cat, a female cat trying to throw hints at a male cat, they start arching their back? That's what happened. She was the cat, and she was rubbing up against me, and she was arching her back and stuff like that. I'm not saying literally, I'm saying as a cat would, and I showed my teeth. So yeah, I think sometimes it can happen, but more often than not really. My woman can't hang with around a bunch of dudes. It's just what it is. And not saying she can't, but like she can't if she's my woman. I just don't go for all of that. Like cause I just know dudes, and it's not even being insecure. It's not even that I don't trust you, baby. It's just I don't trust them dudes that you around. I don't like that. I'm a little possessive. I'm not saying listen, I give y'all a lot of advice, but hey, I'm a little possessive. I'm a little territorial. So just like, but like just having male associates, I'm not tripping too much on that. It just got to come with boundaries, and it's a limit to it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this video in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Can men and women be friends? Does this cause for a deeper conversation? Should I make another video on this and give a more serious kind of answer and break it down? Y'all let me know. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in another one.